John, the situation of alert fatigue, well, if you're running kind of a SOC anywhere, you're dealing with this problem. The fact that ThreatLocker actually has a very simple way of dealing with alert fatigue sort of at the very beginning of the problem. Explain.
What we really believe in here at ThreatLocker is the deny by default, the zero trust approach. And what this is going to do is effectively reduce your attack surface and produce less sources for alerts to actually generate from.
But still, even when you do that, and you've just that one move alone greatly reduces the volume of alerts, you still have alerts. What are you doing at this point?
For those alerts that do make it through, we want to make sure that those are high quality, high fidelity alerts.
Define what a high quality, high fidelity alert is.
More contextual based alerts, right? So we don't want to focus on a single event that takes place on a system. We want to see the actual activity leading up to the event. And we want to kind of aggregate all of that into one thoroughly explained picture of what's taken place on the system, because that's ultimately what's going to yield the best results when it comes to investigating irregular behavior.
Are you able to both contextualize the attacker's behavior with the customer/client's most important data, or how it can be exploited at the greatest level?
We definitely are. There are a number of, legitimate tools that can either be used for legitimate purposes or they can be used for malicious behavior. So it's ultimately looking at the target of what the system is doing, what the application is doing, once it's eventually permitted to run. That ultimately tells us whether this is legitimate or irregular behavior.
What would be your advice to our community as to how to better manage sort of the volume and quality of alerts out there?
The best advice I can give is to invest in team members, provide them with the training to actually generate high quality alerts within the security stack that aren't going to be extremely noisy. And ultimately, when those alerts do generate, you actually have actionable information that you can then take and apply towards your standard operating procedures to have an ultimate successful outcome.
Well, for those of you who want to learn more about ThreatLocker's managed detection and response space, how they deal with alert fatigue, how they can better work with you on seeing alerts and seeing what's valid for you so they can better perform for you, go check out what they're doing over there at ThreatLocker. Go to threatlocker.com/CISO, and please add that /CISO at the end. It's the easiest way to let them know that you heard about them from the CISO series.